Hi everyone, I'm Moody Poo and I'm back with another single perfume review. I try to post twice a week on the weekends, and if my channel gets big enough, I will add videos as I can. So this is a perfume I was wrong about. Now, I feel another list coming on. Perfumes I was wrong about. And there's another one I'm going to talk about here that I was wrong about, not today, but in the near future. But this one, it was a super slow burn, super duper, super slow burn for me, and that's House of Oud's Date's Delight. I really hate the bottle. I have to say, I can't stand it because this is the spray part, and that's just craziness to me. They were trying too hard to be unique, and I think they failed. Well, it's unique, but not in a good way. If the egg was full, if it was a full egg rounded, you know, I'd like it better. But I don't like this. I don't like the skinny egg, flat egg. But the rest of it's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm a huge date nut. I love the note of dates in a perfume. Anatolia has kind of been my template for dates for quite a while. Amber Desire by Carolina Herrera is another one that I adore. So when you expect something, when you get a new perfume, I ordered a decant of it, and of Date's Delight, and I had expectations, and they were misplaced. And so because of that, I didn't enjoy the perfume for like 2 months. This thing is almost empty. I have used it so much because I was convinced I would love it. It's got dates in it, and it smells like cinnamon, so I have to love it, right? I didn't. And it was a big part of it was the opening. I didn't get it. It took a while, but now I love this stuff. But for me, the dates aren't as prominent as everybody on Fragrantica has voted for. So the notes are dates, peony, cinnamon, caramel, tonka bean, coumarin, honey, sugar, vanilla, benzoin, and labdanum. And with my date perfumes, I want sweet. I want some edibleness in there, some gourmand feelings in there with a date perfume. I don't want it to be a supporting actor in the movie. I want it to have a starring role. So I didn't get that at first. It took me a while before I realized how prominent the dates really are in this, because the cinnamon is very distracting. It's gorgeous. But I wanted dates, and I felt like I got cinnamon. So I was disappointed. So I didn't want to buy a full bottle until I stripped down all of my expectations and went back at it. I walked away. I wore it. I mean, I probably wore it 20 times before I walked away. And then I came back. I probably wore it another 3 or 4 times and realized, you've been a frickin' idiot. This stuff is wonderful. And then I got a bottle. But everybody on Fragrantica says dates and honey are the prominent notes. I disagree. They're there, but to me it's cinnamon. It is the cinnamon show. Oh, and it's so good. And I get the labdanum. I get the tonka bean. I don't really get peony, no florals at all. But the sugar, the honey, the dates, the tonka, and the cinnamon, and the vanilla, of course. But it's not real sweet. It's a real meaty kind of a perfume. And I mean meaty because it's gourmand, but not necessarily a dessert gourmand. It's almost more entree than dessert, because there's so much substance to it. There's so much going on, and it's it's opaque. You can't see through it. It's not translucent, kind of a cloud that you wear. It's very opaque. It's got some density to it, some mass. And so it just feels meaty. Meaty is the word that I use to describe those kind of perfumes that aren't quite gourmand, but yet they are, but yet there's more to them, and there's just, it is, but it isn't. Oh, I cleared that right up. I don't know how else to explain it. And the labdanum is so beautiful in this. It smooths everything out, because I will say the dates and the cinnamon, they have a little bit of edge on them. I think the honey, the vanilla, and the labdanum just smooth out everything else to where it even though it's dense and meaty, it's still smooth and well blended. It's a beautiful perfume, and it really performs for me too. But if you're expecting a straight gourmand, you may be disappointed. Order a sample without expectations, because if you're expecting a heavy date, sweet date, kind of a perfume like I did, yeah, you might be disappointed. If you go into it with an open mind and smell this beauty for what it is, you're probably going to enjoy it like I do. Oh, I just love it. Prices are crazy though. This was hard for me to find because I like getting a deal. So I believe it's on the expensive side. I want to say retail, it's over $200 for it. But House of Oud is another one of those. You can find several of them, like Wonderly, and I can't remember some of the others that you can find on discount websites for super cheap, like 100, 125 or something like that. So, but this one you could not. It was out of stock all over the place. I was lucky to get a bottle for under retail, and it was brand new. I think this is a very, very cold weather, winter kind of perfume. If you live in Hawaii, unless you work on top of Kilauea or Mauna Loa or one of those volcanic mountains, unless you work at the top there where it has seasons and it snows on occasion, I'm not sure this is something you want to wear at the beach. It smells so winter to me, and fall. It's very festive, because I can absolutely see wearing this during the holidays. This is going to be my fall go-to perfumes, one of them, because it's heavy hitter enough the way I like my fall perfumes, and it's unique, but yet it's not so niche that it won't appeal to people who are still trying to decide if they want to dive into the niche pool. Backstroke. So it's not as versatile, I think, as Anatolia. I absolutely love this. The cinnamon on this is so beautiful. And my husband likes it too. Oh, I forgot that really big detail. Yes, he told me he really likes what I was wearing. And again, he likes those sweet cinnamon kind of perfumes. Did I say unisex? Because it's very unisex. I think some feminine personalities might think for a date perfume, it might be a tick or two over on the masculine side. But, and it doesn't have a big trajectory when it dries down either. So it does get a little sweeter, and the cinnamon becomes more pronounced in the dry down. The dates are most pronounced at the top into the mid. But once that cinnamon goes into high gear, it's all sweet cinnamon for me. And I love it, love it, love it. But it was a slow burn, super slow burn. All right, well, that was a review on House of Oud's Dates Delight. And I sure appreciate you guys being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring